directly get onto the Google Ads account and see how it looks at the top level. So when you have all this launched and how to read the data or details, so it's loading. Hold on for a few seconds. So as per the previous class of discussion, we all understand understanding the match types is super important, and also understand what all these match types can do. If you are bidding on the phrase can trigger to any term which can be not relevant also, right? So if you are bidding on digital marketing training, so maybe people must be searching terms using terms like digital marketing training videos, right? If you're not videos, if you're not providing videos, or maybe the term could be digital marketing training YouTube, so these are all negatives. So any keyword that doesn't get any business for you can be considered to be as negatives. So let me write it down here. So what are these negative keywords? Negative keywords. A keyword that does not get leads or sales and is completely irrelevant of your offering or product or service and can incur significant ad budget and doesn't really drive any kind of revenue. Okay, so what are these negative keywords? Negative keywords are the keywords that does not get the leads. The keywords that does not get leads or sales and is completely irrelevant of your offering or product or service and can incur significant loss or revenue. So for example, if your keyword is, let's assume your keyword is digital marketing training. This is your keyword. This can be considered to be as seed keyword business keyword, right? The following can be considered to be as the negative keywords. For example, digital marketing training YouTube. You are not a YouTube, they are looking for. Here in this scenario, the user is looking for the videos from YouTube. Okay, correct. Next, let's take this simply learn. This cannot be a negative. Let me put it this way: digital marketing training videos. Here, the user is looking for the videos and not really looking for a training institute or the training provider. Basically, they are not looking for to register for any training program. looking for a free resource. Are you all getting this? Yeah. Okay. So one more term, digital marketing training industry. Here, the person is researching about the digital marketing training market or scope, trying to understand how is the industry for the digital marketing training, and for sure these keywords can only drive the traffic to your website and can never get the business, correct, and can never get the business. So this way, when you are bidding on digital marketing training, your website can show up for few thousands of keywords. Now, how do you avoid it? So my thought process was capable of thinking of only three negative terms. So what is the solution? What is the solution? What is the solution, and how do we avoid not showing up for searches on Google? How do we avoid this? I don't want to show my ads when somebody is using the term YouTube, video, or industry. How to avoid it? So Google has given a control for you, given a control to handle this effectively, and the controls are as follows. And the controls are as follows. That is, number one, account level negatives. Number two, campaign level negatives. Number three, ad group level negatives. Okay, so I can add the negatives. I'll show it to you how the account level negatives look like. Yeah. Okay, so here you have the account level negatives. So look at this negative keyword list. Okay, so let me take a screenshot of this. And click on this, you will get to see the negatives. Yeah. So there are 1500 keywords added and applied to 5 campaigns. So let's see what are those negatives. You could see here the negative terms. Yeah. So people must be searching about digital marketing training, about VLSI, or must be digital marketing training, digital marketing Accenture jobs or training jobs or maybe something like that. Okay, digital marketing training jobs. So jobs can be negative, right? Just go through this terms, allow answers. People must be searching digital marketing training questions and answers, interview, digital marketing, something around it, right? Yeah, digital marketing blogs, VLSI blogs. That being the reason, so we are capable of thinking certain terms and have added the negatives. But usually, when you launch the campaign, you won't be able to think of all these negative terms until and unless. See, it's something like you cannot simply go and blame someone as a thief until unless you catch hold of them. Correct? Correct. So same way on your account, you can think of certain negatives. Like for example, job is a negative, or maybe trainer or training industry, videos, YouTube. Correct. such terms can be negative, correct? So we can only think of certain things, but when you start bidding and when you start getting the traffic, you get to see. Let me take a screenshot of this, and then again we'll go to how do we process the negatives. I'll take you to that section as well. Yeah. So this way negatives can be applied at the account level. This are basically applicable to all the campaigns. That's what account level means. Okay. So how do we figure out? How do we find out? Find out what is a negative or non-converting keyword? Correct. How do you do it? Number one, you can. So if you have thorough understanding of the product, you will be capable of thinking, capable of understanding some of the search variations. Those can never convert and straight away you can add them as the negatives. Okay. Second scenario, you have to process the search terms reports. Search terms, not report, just search terms. You have to process the search terms. Search terms. Search terms are the keywords used by people people and for which the ad will be triggered on basis of the seed keyword match types. Okay, so search terms are the terms used by people on the Google, which usually trigger the ads on basis of the seed keyword. Your seed keyword is just, let's say, digital marketing, and now this seed keyword can trigger any keyword, thousands or hundreds of keywords, correct? So these search terms, when you download this report, so you have to process the search terms. Search terms are the keywords used by people and for which the ad will be triggered on basis of the seed keyword, on basis of the seed keyword input. Okay, so these search terms you can find it here. I'll show it to you where to find the search terms. So just first go to your campaigns. So creating a campaign is all easy, but processing all this, understanding all this, and working regularly on this, spending time on this is super important. Are you all getting it? So your keywords, your search terms can be found here. See, search keywords is different, search terms is different. Search keywords are your input keywords. Search keywords, you must have inputted some 100 keywords or 200 keywords. I'll show that as well. Okay. See, your input keywords are just 12 keywords, and these 12 keywords have shown ads for few hundreds of keywords. And look at the search terms now. These 12 keywords have triggered ads for 364 keywords for the time period that I have taken. If I change the time, this can be much bigger. 2041 keywords. 12 keywords have triggered 2041 keywords. So here it will be added indicates the keyword is a search keyword. It's already there based on, this is the seed keyword or input keyword. The seed keyword or the input keyword ranks itself, and it can also trigger various keywords like this. You see, VLSI course in Hyderabad is not a seed keyword or input keyword, but it got triggered by this keyword VLSI course. VLSI Training Institute is an input keyword, added keyword. VLSI course in Bangalore is an added keyword. This is not added. Best VLSI Training Institute in Hyderabad. This is not an input keyword, but this got triggered by the keyword called by the phrase match. We'll have those details as well, which keyword has triggered. So this is the phrase match. This is the search keyword. This is the input keyword or the seed keyword, VLSI Training Institute. And this keyword triggered and for best VLSI Training Institute. So it's in the phrase match, right? So if you scroll through and go through all the keywords, you'll get to see what kind of keywords are getting triggered for the input keyword. So VLSI Institute has triggered VLSI course in Bangalore. This is in exact VLSI training and exact. This is there is no difference. VLSI Institute again VLSI coaching centers in Bangalore got triggered. So the 12 will be the inputs. So VLSI training and this is Takshila VLSI. It's showing up ad for this. The input is just VLSI training. Moship VLSI training. VLSI training is the input and Moship is getting added